How about now? How about now? Can you guys see me now? Can you guys see me now? Sorry about that. Oh, you should have told me earlier. You should have told me earlier. No, it's not a connection problem. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay. Yeah, there I am. Sorry about that. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. You guys should have, if you can't see me, let me know right away. If you can't see me right at the beginning, let me know right away. Oh my goodness. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. This whole time I was talking to myself. This entire time I was talking to myself as if I was talking to somebody else. Yeah. No, not baby face, Leo. This is my long face. This is my long face. The baby face will return soon. It is warming up. It is still cold because it's winter. It's cold and icy still, but it is warming up. So still the long face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was sitting in here, blabbing away. Had no idea you guys couldn't see me. Oh my goodness. All right. So, maybe we should go straight to the lesson. Maybe we should hurry up now. Okay, I'm going to share the class notes. That link I put in the chat room is the class notes. So you can see this document. Here, I'll go over here. You can see this document in the background. Every document, I begin with links. If you have more questions, you can contact Zach up in Canada at zach@smartenglish.com. We have a Smrt Live page where you can see more about these classes. If you want access to the entire Smrt catalog, look at these classes we offer. Well, thank you, Milena. I was worried about this sweater because it's green, and I'm sitting in front of a green screen. If this green was too close of a match to the green in the background, you would just see a floating head right now. But it looks like this sweater's going to work. Looks like it's dark enough where it's going to work. Okay. Look at the SEEL page. That's where Josh and I and Abby work, and Nicole. Smrt English. Look at the YouTube page to see all the archived videos. Then we have the Facebook group, Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. So join the Facebook if you haven't already. No, it's not a Santa Claus sweater. It's just green. It's not red and green. There are no snowmen or reindeer on it. It's just a sweater. It's just a sweater because it's cold outside. This lesson is about reading. We're going to be doing some reading. My name is Neal Hallgarth. Good luck trying to say that. Hallgarth. I know in some languages that's a little difficult to pronounce. This is a reading. Computer games may aid memory. And the word aid here means help or assist. So computer games may help memory. Before, when I've done a reading, the first step I always say, before you even begin reading, is to predict what an article is about. So we're going to predict, we're going to guess, based on the title, we're going to guess, what is this article about? What is this article about? What do you think? Hi, Chari, you haven't missed anything. Rosa, you don't think this color suits me? Red is better. Red would be better for Valentine's Day. I don't own any red sweaters, though. I have a red pullover. I have a red jacket. Maybe I'll wear that for Valentine's Day tomorrow. But, and yes, Rosa, because you are a spinster and I'm a bachelor, we can be Valentines. I don't have a Valentine for tomorrow. Do you guys, while I was not streaming, talking to myself here in the room, Do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day where you are? Do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day where you are? It's a strange holiday, Valentine's Day. Good, Milena. Yeah, maybe this reading is about developing memory by computer games. Oh, knowledge is free. Valentine's Day is today. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you. Knowledge is free. For us, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Leo, I'm hearing that a lot more, that it's a commercial day, that Valentine's Day is a commercial day. And it is, because people buy cards and they eat candy and they buy candy and give candy. So yes, there is some capitalism involved with Valentine's Day. But it's always good to have an excuse to show affection and love to somebody, because maybe we don't have time. It's good to take a time out, maybe take a special time out just to do that. Rosa, you said memory related to computer games. Memory related to computer games. What else do we have? Computer games. Other Rosa, computer games help us to develop our mental skills. Rosa, you're going to buy me some comic books? Thanks. Thank you. That would be a lovely present. Said, you're preparing for your SAT test. Well, these reading skills we're working on will help you with any reading. If you want grammar, of course, you can follow the link to the old YouTube videos. There's tons of grammar videos on YouTube. We have tons, literally tons of grammar videos on the YouTube page. So you can follow this link to the YouTube page. Let's see, can I still share the link? If you look in the chat, I'll share the link to these class notes. One more time, these notes behind me. Computer games are bad for laptops. Well, it depends on how much memory they use. They can use so much memory, they can be bad for a laptop. Okay, is that it? Okay, then that will get me to my next part. Now, I haven't talked about this before. This is a new step I've put in here. When reading, before you begin reading, predict what it's about, but also ask a question. So based on the title, what question can we expect the article to answer? And the title once more is Computer Games May Aid Memory. So if we ask a question based on that title, what can we expect this article to answer? For example, how can computer games aid memory? That's a pretty big claim. Whoever wrote this article, that's a pretty big claim. So I want to know, how can computer games aid memory? In what way? What method? Is the author going to tell us, give us this information? Good. Another question, Rosa. Do computer games help us to develop memory? Okay, so far, before we will have a reading, there is an article here. Before we even read the article, we're going to look at the title, and the title of this article that we're going to read is Computer Games May Aid Memory. before we even begin reading the article, we're going to take that title, we're going to predict what the article will be about before we read it, and we're also going to ask some questions that we hope the article will answer. These predictions and these questions we come up with ourselves. The reader has to come up with them before they read. It's a self-guide. It's a way to self-guide yourself before you even begin reading. Because there's always a purpose to reading. There should always be a purpose to reading, no matter what you read. Even if it's for enjoyment, there should always be a purpose to reading. And we're going to give ourselves a purpose by predicting and asking questions. Computer games help brain exercises. And sure, there are computer games that are strictly brain exercises. Some have been made into games. Another question, how can a computer game help us with our development? And Yami, am I even close to saying that name right? Oh, Ahmed, you want to type like me? There are programs online. If you do a search for learn to type or learn to type, you'll see some websites that will train you how to type. I enjoy typing. I do it every day, so I've gotten better. I used to be able to type even faster. My words per minute were even faster. Why do computer games aid memory? Okay, Noor, that's a good question. What do you mean exactly by memory? So let's do another exercise. Before we even begin reading, let's do another exercise. If I say the word memory, what comes to your guys' minds? What words do you associate with memory? What do you think of when you think of memory? What do you think? Leo, I agree, that's right. Your brain is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it will atrophy. If you don't use your brain, it will become harder. It will become more difficult to use. Okay, here we go. Here are the words. Woo, they're coming in. Good. Brain. What else? Memorization. What else? Remembering. Good. Capacity. Good. How much can the brain hold? Memorizing. The ing form. Memory. Steve, memory is empty. Your memory is empty, maybe. We could put good. Empty. Gap. Yeah, memory gap where you can't remember. Okay. Knowledge recorded in the brain. Good, a lot of, Natural RAM. Past experience. Summarizing. Exercise. Information stored in our conscious and subconscious. Hard disk. So now you're thinking memory associated with computers. Run memory. But think. Comprehension. Good, a lot of good terms here. Unlimited information. Oh, I misspelled both those words. Typing a little too fast now. Recall, long and short memory. Alzheimer's, the disease, not the disease. When you grow older, cash, speed, cognitive process. Okay, a lot of great words. You guys thought a lot. Let's go on to next. So we predicted, we asked a question, we even brainstormed. Maybe I'll put that as a step as well. We also brainstorm. Think of any words or phrases associated with words and phrases in the title. So just using the title, before we even begin reading the article, we've predicted, we brainstormed, we asked questions, and we're going to do more prediction. We're actually going to do prediction exercises. We're going to do prediction exercises. If you look behind, maybe I'll share the class notes one more time. Sharing the class notes in the chat room one more time. Look at these words. We have theorize, undisputed, unavailable, skeptics, tangible, unrelated, indicated, readily, gimmick, and gurus. So using those words, we're going to try to finish these sentences. Maybe it'd help to know some of these words. Theorize, undisputed. Theorize. Theorize. Use old info to make a guess. Undisputed. Something can't be argued with. Unavailable. You probably heard this one before. Unavailable. Can't be gotten. Not in stock. Skeptics. People who don't believe. Tangible. Can be touched. And we already have some guesses coming in. Rosa, Shubham, Subham, I'm going to guess. That's your, how to say your name. Let's say undisputed. Undisputed. It's an undisputed fact of aging. Getting wrinkles and gray hair. Right? You can't dispute that. You can't argue with it. It's just going to happen. You're going to get gray hair, sometimes in your facial hair, and you're going to get wrinkles like crow's feet around your eyes. The wrinkles around your eyes, crow's feet. Unrelated. That's an easy one. Not related. Indicated. Pointed out. Unrelated. Yeah. Irrelevant. Readily. Able to be used. Easy to get or access. Gimmick. Novelty. Fad. And gurus. Leaders. Wise people. Master. So if we look down, what else do we have? Some scientists' websites and health blank have begun to point to video games. Let's see. Some scientists' websites and health theorize? That doesn't make sense. Looks like we're looking for a noun. And if we have scientists' websites, it looks like we're looking for either skeptics or gurus. Skeptics or gurus here. Is it a health skeptic or a health guru? I think here we're going to go with gurus. A skeptic would not believe. Looks like these people do believe if they begun to point to video games. Experts blank that memory and problem-solving skills must be used in the game. Is guru a proper noun? It is not. Guru is not a proper noun. It's a common noun. Guru. Experts, what? What do you think? Experts. Somebody guessed indicate or indicated. It's not indicate. Experts, what? Looks like we need a verb because here we have our subject. So now we need a verb. What can we have as a verb? Which one of these are verbs? Theorize and indicated are our verbs. So if it's not indicated, yeah, it's kind of a prediction word. It's theorize. Theorize. They're predicting, they're guessing. They're using their previous information to make a good guess about something in the future and something that can be tested. These activities are blank applicable in the real world. Applicable means can be applied, relevant, useful, applicable. These activities are blank applicable in the real world. So we have these activities, subject, are is a be verb, blank applicable. It's a fun word to say. For me, it's a fun word to say. Applicable. Yeah, this one, that's a good guess, Rosa. This one's probably readily. I think I saw somebody else guess that as well. Are you asking, is theorize like believe? Up here, actually, which one is like believe? Theorize is kind of like believe. Theorize is an educated guess or test. You think something and now you're going to test it to see if it's true. And you're going to use your knowledge, your education to see if it's true. Here we have to have the adverb, the ILY adverb readily, because applicable is an adjective and you describe adjectives with adverbs. They translate to immediate and blank benefits. They translate to blank benefits. What kind of benefits? What do you think? What kind of benefits? Good. Theorize, hypothesize. And I'll pop myself out so you can see gurus there. In the scientific method, first you hypothesize and then you theorize. So what do you think let's look at that question again. They translate to immediate and blank benefits. What kind of benefits? So this is a noun. And here we have an adjective, immediate, and it looks like we're going to need another adjective. Good. Diari, tangible. Chari, good. The roses, good, Leo. Tangible. Translate to immediate and tangible benefits. Benefits that can be seen, that can be observed, that can be felt. Real benefits, actual benefits. So tangible. Let's look at the next one. Some studies have blank that older brains can reach the same level of working memory. So we have some studies subject have. This indicates we're going to have a present perfect verb. Have what? Which one of these can be a present perfect verb? Which one of these words can be a present perfect verb? And it looks like, yeah, it looks like you guys have already guessed it. Some studies have indicated that older brains can reach the same level of working memory. Okay, blank argue that video games don't reverse aging in the brain. So here we have our verb. We are going to need a subject. Which one of our words can be a subject? Which one of these can be a subject? So it has to be a noun. We can't have used it already. Leo, we already used gurus. Which one haven't we used? Which one of these words have we not used? Chari, that's correct. Rosa, that's correct. We haven't used skeptics. Skeptics, people who doubt. People with doubt, people who do not believe. Skeptics argue that video games don't reverse aging and the brain. Skeptics. Okay, we'll go down to the next one. Multitasking. Multitasking is where you do more than one thing at the same time. More than one thing at the same time. People who use their phone a lot claim they can multitask. They can drive and use their phone at the same time. It's not a good idea, but multitasking, you do more than one thing at the same time. Multitasking doesn't improve from games with many different, seemingly blank tasks. Blank tasks. Rosa, you like filling in the gaps exercises? These are called open, close. Hi, Aaron. Welcome. Welcome. Fill in the gaps exercise is called an open close exercise. CLOZE. Open close exercise. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's very difficult to fill in the blanks. I think I saw the answer. Subham, unrelated. So which one? Yeah, I would agree with that. Unrelated. Multitasking doesn't improve from games with many different seemingly unrelated tasks. So if you have a lot of unrelated tasks in a video game, there's a lot of different stuff to do. It doesn't improve. It doesn't seem to improve multitasking. Although clear proof remains blank, millions of dollars have been raised for research. Although clear proof remains blank, millions of dollars have been raised for research. I'm happy to hear that, Sandeep. I'm happy to hear that these videos are easy to understand. Although clear proof remains, what would it be? That's right, our remaining adjective. We only have one remaining adjective, unavailable. Although clear proof remains unavailable, millions of dollars have been raised for research. So the last one is our last word. What word haven't we used yet? Memory-based computer games may just be another blank. So I've shared these class notes in the chat room. I'll do it one more time. These class notes that are behind me, you can look at it. Yeah, this exercise it's not easy. These are not easy vocabulary words. Memory-based computer games may just be another gimmick, a novelty, a fad, something that will not last for a long time, something we won't have in the future, something that will not remain. Gimmick. Okay, more prediction. Oh my gosh, we have so much prediction. And we're just going to guess. Because we have not yet gotten to the article yet. Holy cow, we have not yet even reached the article. More prediction. We're still predicting what this article could be about. These exercises are aiding our prediction. So let's look at A. There is no cure for old age and its effects on the brain. There is no cure for old age and its effects on the brain. What do you think? True or false? Romeo says true. We're going to go with Romeo. Romeo guesses true twice. So does Leo. Okay, everybody's on the truth wagon. B, any video game can help improve memory. What do you think? True or false? Any video game can help improve memory. How about for B? Also true. Any video game can improve. Oh, we have some dispute. Some people guess true. Some people guess false. So we're split. We're split on that one. How about C? Even the memory and attention of older brains can be improved with video games. Rosa, you think children are having problems with their speaking because of video games? Socializing sometimes. If somebody spends too much time alone playing video games, they may miss some of their socializing components, maybe some of their language components like speaking. C. Oh, we're split again on C. There is real proof that video games improve the brain. Man, you guys are split on all these. I guess we're just going to have to read. Finally, staying or appearing young has become big business. Staying or appearing young has become big business. Knowledge is free. I don't think we have that many true false to answer. How about this last one? I know this one to be true. I don't need to read anything to know this one is true. Staying or appearing young has become big business. Think of makeups, cosmetics, clothing, health, medicine. At least in America, all these are big business. If you can keep yourself looking young, if somebody wants to keep themselves looking young, they will spend money. Money. Okay, finally we got to the article. We predicted a lot, we read a lot, we filled in some blanks, we guessed, we asked questions. Now we're going to read, and we're going to read one paragraph at a time. So I hope you can see that behind me. If not, one more time, in the chat room is the link to the class notes. So let's take a look. And I'll go ahead and read it out loud. Follow along with me. Read it silently. There is no cure or vaccine that fights the effects of old age and the brain. As we grow older, our minds become less sharp and open to new situations. It's an undisputed fact of aging, like getting wrinkles and gray hair. Yet some scientists, websites, and health gurus have begun to point to video games as a way to keep the brain young. They view the brain as a muscle and the games as a mental workout. Somebody said the brain is like a muscle. Was that you, Leo? Did you see? Oh, you're missing the crime rating. Sorry, now we're reading about video games. We're past the crime unit. The crime unit made a big impact on you guys. You're still talking about it to this day. You can always go back and look at the old videos on crime if you want to. So what is this about? What is this first paragraph about? Can we use a word or a short phrase to describe what this first paragraph is about? So I think you guys know the word cure, but what about the word vaccine? Vaccine is a lot like a cure. A vaccine is something that will cure a specific disease. Good. Wow, Rosa, that's good. I'm just gonna copy and paste you. I'm gonna copy your answer. Video games are seen by some scientists as a solution for brain aging. Video games are brain training. Maybe I'll just call them VGs. VGs prevent what would it be? Prevent the brain from getting old. Yeah, games are like brain yoga for older people. I like that. It's like brain yoga. Okay, good. Yeah, and probably we can bring in one of our vocabulary words. Scientists theorize that VGs aid the brain. Subham, that's good too. Let me use that. Video games help us to retain our age and memory. Okay, all these good, excellent. So good summary. So far it sounds like we're understanding what this article will be about. So let's go to the second paragraph. Once again, follow along as I read out loud. Of course, most agree that the type of video game is important. Experts theorize that strategy, memory, and problem-solving skills must be used in the games. These likely have the greatest effect on the brain. In addition, these activities are readily applicable in the real world, and so translate to immediate and tangible benefits. Some small studies have indicated that older brains with the right training can reach the same level of working memory, attention, and the ability to react to new stimuli as much younger brains. Okay, how about this one? Romeo, you may have been answering for the last one, but I think we can use it here too. Video games help to make older brains younger. Yeah, according to this paragraph, yes. I'll copy from you again, Romeo. Older brains can be young again after doing game yoga. Yeah, they're talking about old brains functioning like young brains. Okay, bye, Fanny. Bye-bye. I'll put the class notes in one more time in case you didn't get them. Oh, I'd have to go grab them. Rosa, good use of the vocabulary. Video games can be a stimulus to brain's nerves. Let me grab that link one more time. There, the class note links one more time, going back up. That's a good one too. Where was that? Gaming can decrease. Well, of course, knowledge is free. Not literally. Gaming can decrease your brain's age. Kimberly, you're asking, how can you get the class notes after class is over? I guess if you can't grab them now, send me, I'm thinking, I'll include, send me that request again. After class, send me that request again after class. As per the experts, video games having use of memory strategy and problem solving is useful for the brain. Good. Okay, let's go to the next one. I think we're understanding that second one. Let's go to number three. Skeptics argue that video games don't reverse aging and the brain. The games may be fun to play and they may be a good way to relax, but there the benefits stop. People who play these games just become better players, but there aren't any real-world benefits. For example, memory doesn't improve from games requiring memory skills. Multitasking doesn't improve from games that have players performing many different, seemingly unrelated tasks. What's this one about? This one's a little different. This one's a little different. What is this paragraph? About. Yeah, good, Rosa, the debate, because now we have skeptics. This paragraph begins with the word skeptics, people who doubt. So now we have the other side. So before, the experts, the scientists, the health gurus, they're all on board with video games helping to increase and train memory. But now the skeptics come in and they say, no. Yeah, good, Kimberly. Other disprove that VGs improve the memory. Yeah, we're having the negative side now. The negative side is being represented. Good, Nora. Not everyone thinks that games improve the function of the brain. Good, knowledge is free. Some believe that gaming is giving a pleasure to the brain. This makes the brain dull. Right. Video games might just be an entertainment. Yeah, Leo, I'm going to include that. Skeptics believe there should be more evidence. There should be evidence that this is actually working. Subum, skeptics. It is skeptics using games improves brain function. Skeptics doubt. Skeptics doubt. It is skeptics who doubt using games improves our brain function. They don't believe that it can help. Yeah, Chari, they think games don't have any benefits to the brain. They're saying the exact opposite. That's what skeptics often do. Skeptics show the opposite view. So if you play these games, you will become a better video game player. You may relax, you may have fun, but there's no real world benefits. There's no real world benefits. Yeah, Kimberly, skeptics believe that VG is just for entertaining. Okay, let's go to the last one. Last paragraph. Although clear proof remains unavailable, millions of dollars have been raised for research. More has been raised by game companies. As society ages in many of the world's developed countries, maintaining the appearance of youth has become big business. Unfortunately, memory-based computer games may just be another gimmick. Only time and more studies will tell. Marcello, I believe that's true. It may not be a summation of this last paragraph, but I believe this is true, so I'm going to put it down. Society always grows with these discussions between skeptics and believers. You really do need both skeptics and believers to find anything meaningful. There has to be some give and take, some push and pull. There has to be some kind of argument in order for anything to develop. Are video games a fad? Well, we know now in our modern life that video games are not a fad. They've been around since the 70s. And I believe the first video games were created not for wide use, but were created in the 60s, in the late 60s. So we've had video games for like over 4 decades now. We're coming close to 50 years of video games. So they're not a fad. However, as a brain training exercise, is this a fad? They appeal to the younger generation. Nora, nothing improved till now. I would say, maybe I will summarize this last. What do you have, Leo? Lots of money has business. Yeah, I understand what you mean. So it's become a business, and it's not about brain illness. I follow what you're saying, Leo. Lots of money has been raised. Nonetheless, the first target is business and not brain illness. I would say this last one is about there is no evidence that VGs help memory, but more money is being given to research. So this is something that will continue because there's money behind it. There is money behind it. All right, this last blank, if we could say in one sentence what this whole article was about, without even looking, if we could say in one statement what this whole article was about, what was the whole article about? Oh, see, Steve, you said it better than I could for that last paragraph. I'll use yours, Steve. Steve, you said, time is needed to prove VGs are only a fad or a memory aid. That's just about perfect for that last paragraph. Maybe this last, the big idea is that VGs may aid the brain, but there is no, I'm going to use a vocabulary word, there's no tangible evidence right now. So this is something that's just a hypothesis, it's just a guess. Okay, at the end here are some understanding questions. You're going to have to do these on your own to see if you understood, if you comprehended the entire article. If you can answer these questions, you have comprehended the whole article. For homework, do the reading and the exercise for the first reading, reading 11.1, Career Gamers. For now, I gotta go. Sorry I started so late. That was my bad. Really, for like 10 minutes I was in here talking to myself, thinking I was talking to you. I'm glad you finally said something. If something ever weird happens at the beginning of the class, please tell me right away in the chat room and I'll fix it. A look at this red background. In the background is for you, all of you out there. Happy Valentine's Day. For those of you celebrating Valentine's Day now, happy Valentine's Day. For those of you celebrating soon, I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. And if you don't have anybody to exchange lovely messages with, or gifts or candy, do something nice for yourself. Yeah, that's right, treat yourself. Okay, I had a lot of fun today. I was very impressed. That you seem to pick up the meaning of this article very, very quickly. Leo is asking, do I talk alone in the street? Sometimes I talk to myself in the street, and I don't even have Bluetooth in my ear. Like a crazy person, I just talk to myself. Okay. All right, bye-bye, everybody. These are my jazz hands telling you goodbye. And I'll be in the notes here for a second, but I got to go now, so I'm going to play a short video by Sean. So stick around and watch this short video by Sean. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want the full experience of being a student in a Smrt Live class with things like homework and teacher feedback, follow the link and become a premium subscriber. Also, if you want to see more videos from this class, check out our playlist.